Yo, more rainy day out here in Atlanta. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it 100. Every day we come out here and we protect folks, but there's always a bad apple that's always out in the bunch. And I stand for the real brothers in blue that stand behind that line. We don't condone hurting people. We don't condone killing people. We don't condone the bullshit that happened in Minnesota. We hate it. So, from one jurisdiction in Atlanta, going out to every jurisdiction, if y'all know the bad motherfuckers that's out here doing shit, let's just get them off the force. They have no place holding up that badge. They have no place standing behind that blue line. The outrage that I seen last night and the hurt and pain that I seen last night was a reflection of what I seen in my city some years ago behind Freddie Gray. What I seen behind Mike Brown. What I seen behind Trayvon Martin. And nothing is being done. So, as I and a couple of my colleagues take the stand to know that, and not just to know, but to show that any negative person that's on the force, time for you to resign. And I call for action for all the people in blue. If you know anybody negative or racist on the force their ass out. No more time to play. Force their ass out. We hold up a bar. Hold up a standard. Good morning, everybody. And to the family of the brother that got murdered last night, we want to say thank you for lending the world that good brother. Seen some clips on how good he was. We thank you. And real people in blue stand behind the family of that brother. It's one thing to fire them cops. That didn't mean shit. That was nothing but a piece of shit. Let's bring them to justice. Let's make sure they don't see another day. Let's make them see nothing but the four walls. But this is the injustice that I be talking about. So as we hold our people of non-color accountable, don't think I'm gonna let it get away. What about the people of color? We holding you accountable too. You can be racist too. So all this black on black crime or this color on color crime, shit got stopped. I'ma kill him because he in my neighborhood. Shit got stopped. At the end of the day, we are depopulating our own and helping them do it. So I'm letting everybody know. I'm from the city. I'm actually from the area that started the no snitching. So I feel it's only right that I be the one to erase that ban. Fuck the no snitching. The shit is killing our own folks at a rapid pace. If you know something, you see something, hold these people accountable. Don't confront them if you ain't about that life or if you ain't trained to be about that life. Don't confront them. Write down everything you see and saw. You turn it over to an authority group. Let them handle it. Also, I believe in an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. So in Minnesota, a totally racist state. I'm not just calling for these brothers to be locked up, or these cops, these fake cops, or should I say the ops. I'm not calling for them to be locked up. I'm calling for them to get the death penalty, just like they administered to that guy. And not just a racist motherfucker that held his knee and his neck for 8 minutes, knowing that you only need 6 pounds of pressure. That's what you're trained first day in academy. You only need 6 pounds of pressure and 6 seconds on that pressure point to eradicate somebody. He had his knee there for 8 minutes. Uncalled for. Not tolerated. I know this video going to upset a lot of people. I know this video going to upset some of my white colleagues that rock in the same uniform that I rock in. Well, guess what? Enough is motherfucking enough. Y'all done turned this shit into America. Now it's time for us to take it back to Turtle Island. That's when America was great again. When it was Turtle Island. And the Republic of the people lived freely. No drama. Nothing. It wasn't until the corporation of the America came in that this started happening. So yeah. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. The brother that killed that brother, for the guy that killed that brother last night or yesterday in Minnesota, I believe he deserved the death penalty. The other 3 ops that stood by watching, I believe they deserve the death penalty too, because y'all accessory to a crime and failed to administer help to a helpless person. Also, there's a rule. A cop cannot administer lethal force without having lethal force displayed. Yesterday, from what I seen, lethal force was administered and none was displayed. And if anybody don't like this, what I'm saying, that's cool. I got 2 words for you. Fuck you. Because you're a part of the problem. And I'm getting some brothers together now. Minnesota, we will be coming. And we will do a peaceful protest. I don't know when. I know I'm talking to some brothers now. But the injustice, to spread it out injustice, is too much. Way too much. And with me seeing that last night concerns me. Because a friend of mine, Robert Sylvester Kelly, have a case there. Which lets me to believe with all this going on, once the Fed stuff is over with, he won't get a fair trial there. Because y'all already unfairly administered a goddamn detained or a bench warrant. A body attachment, that's what it's called, a body attachment. And y'all knew that he was incarcerated. So I'm not feeling Minnesota anyway. I have a homegirl. Her and her family moved to Minnesota from Chicago, trying to escape injustice. And Minnesota busted in her house while she was 6 months pregnant. The cops kicked in her stomach and took her baby boy. She hasn't seen her son since. And she's been fighting ever since. When will this shit stop? When will it stop? It's not right. It's not cool. I'm not standing for it. I'm not standing behind it. So I call for all good cops. Let's stop turning a blind eye. Let's stop being deaf to certain shit. Let's hold these motherfuckers accountable. If you put on that uniform and you do some fuck shit, let's start fucking them up in plain sight. If it create a war within the department, fuck it. But we got lives to save. And the oath that we take is, if we see one of our own administering wrongful tactics, we protect and serve the people, not our own. I wonder what the FOP of Minnesota is going to say about this. So while people looking at the outrage and what's going to happen, I'm looking at what the real people who got the power going to say. Is the FOP going to stand behind these 4 fuck niggas? Time to call people out. I want to know what the FOP of Minnesota going to do. So instead of everybody writing the governor, no, you need to flood the FOP. The FOP is the Fraternal Order of Police. They hire the best lawyers. That's the union of the police department. What are they going to do? Are they going to denounce these 4 guys? Or are they going to stand behind these 4 guys? Come on. It's easy to get out there and protest. It's easy for me to put boots on the ground. It's easy for me to have loud voices. But this right here, I shouldn't see not near one woman leading a charge for this. I should see all men. Women has led long enough. That's why we got the bullshit that's going on now, titled the demasculine of the man. No. I'm calling for all real men. All real men. If you're a real man, whether you're alpha, you're a beta, you're a Zeta, that's A, B, or C man. Whichever one you fall in. Are you willing to let your voices be heard? Are you willing to take a stand and say enough is a motherfucking enough? If not, tuck your dick between your legs and sit your ass in a couch. Because this fight ain't for y'all. This fight is for the real men. And that brother that died in Minnesota went to work. He worked at a call center. That means he dealt with all type of calls coming in. So he went to work, and one day he wasn't able to return home. I think I'm gonna do a Chronicle series on this. This shit won't go unnoticed. So I know people gonna be like, oh, Dana J, but fuck that. This is about injustice. I done had people tell me yesterday, Dana, you're a hell of an actor. Think about your acting career. But here's my thing. I'm gonna bring some facts to y'all today about acting and about what's going on in the acting world that none of y'all have nothing or no clue about. Y'all gonna see what the fuck is really going on. Y'all gonna see why the moguls are being sought after. Y'all gonna see what the fuck George Soros and the Rothschilds have begun working on. Y'all gonna see why the guy said what he said to the elites in Hollywood. This might cost me to forever be a household name, but but I'm going to expose it all. But I'm going to expose it all. At the end of the day, this shit gotta stop. I got 2 little boys. I got 2 little boys. Also, I got 2 little girls. I never thought I'd live in that world in an era of racism combined with the era of X. The generation I'm from, we were labeled Generation X. And I always laughed about it, but now I see why. Shit's horrible. Well, I ain't gonna hold your time up. Good morning, Miss Loretta. All right? I ain't gonna hold your time up. But I'm gonna say it one more again. For the brothers that wear this shield, that wear any type of shield, whether it's security, whether it's special security, whether it's police, whether it's military police, whether it's special forces. Y'all know the motherfuckers that don't mean you no good on your force. Time to start making them motherfuckers uncomfortable, making them want to leave. You know what I mean? Making them real uncomfortable. To the point where when they want to do fuck shit, they got to think about it because they know that one of us is going to be there on the fuck shit. Let's keep it 100. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. I'll be back probably at 11 to bring y'all the latest in the acting world and why everything is being discombobulated. It's the reason why actors, A-listers, moving from LA. It's a reason for that. And I feel as though the people should know. If the people know what's going on, that's not an entrance. That's not an entrance. All right. So, it is what it is. Y'all have a good day. Y'all enjoy y'all morning. I thank y'all once again. Time for real men to take a stand. And to the family that lost that good brother, I want to say thank y'all for raising a good man. He lost his life prematurely. But you know, they say to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Even though it was a harsh way of going, I guess the good Lord was ready for him. His house was in order. And if you listen to this message, time for you to do a self-reflect and get your house in order. Salute to everybody that's out there. The black stripe will go across the badges today. Sad. Rest in peace, brother. One.